Navi, calm down. Navi, calm down. Yo, people, was good? You know how to be now. You know, be I say. Alright, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. You understand? The marvelous. For a fact, you guys have done great. Like, I mean, I just have like 2 videos. Well, technically 3 videos. And right now, we are sitting on 100 subscribers. Maybe breathe. Maybe calm down.
Yeah. Hey, big stepper like big meat. I was taught to go and get it straight about the mother, little nigga. Murder, murder, murder. Keep my slugs, my nigga.
So guys, in my last video, I actually spoke about how we're going to be doing things together, how we're going to be going places, and how I'm going to be sharing some crazy experiences with you. So that brings me to this video. And on this video, I'll be sharing one of my craziest experiences I brought to Russia. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Like, it was... This airport experience is actually quite personal because, like, in my life, I had never experienced anything as such. The experience was deep. I mean, what's the worst that could actually happen to you in an airport, right? Now here you see Amo happened to me, but nevertheless, like, that was definitely nothing of what I expected. Last now we did. I'm gonna start from the part where I've been doing Nigeria. That was at the airport, you know, going to the airport. So there I was, you know, one fresh, tall, dark, handsome Nigerian prince.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
About to embark on a journey, but you don't know the shaggy way I go see. Mars was all chill and cool now, you know, and okay. So that was, you know, like all excited about, you know, going to study as I start my study, my medicine degree, and obviously I was excited. But like the people around me, they were too excited and they were like so sentimental. And I was like, bro, you guys should calm down. Like, why would I the tension like this? You guys should not be sentimental. No, saying that me will go see me the sentimental one. If you was here in the airport, you know that vibe when you're traveling now, you know, your body go the ginger now. I was all that, trust me, I was all that. And then we got to the airport and then I had so many stuff. Like this one I came highly prepared, you understand? Because like I got words that, you know, in Russia, our normal African food items are not readily available in Russia. So must go chat out 2 bags of gari. I was all locked and loaded, you know, with my clothes, you know. And then we got to the airport and starting from there, issues don't start. When we got there, it was time to actually board and the flight was slated for 11 p.m. in the night. So we got there like around 9 and we were packing the stuff and, you know, trying to sort for extra luggage, like, because normally you are allowed to pay for extra luggage. So that was what we all had in mind. Only for us to get there and they tell me, say, the person I'll be the people where they responsible for carrying extra luggage no day. Can you imagine? Like really like we started removing and unpacking stuff, and deep down in my heart it was so painful because like I had plans for this thing. The next thing I saw under my gari, it was not even funny. I know we get joy. You cannot lie. 2 bags of gari. At the end of the day, we removed a lot of stuff, you know, so we could get the required weight for the luggage, and then we boarded the plane. And I looked to my side on the plane, and I saw that, oh my god, there was free space. So there I was chilling. You know, look at it now. Man was chilling. Man was spreading his wing in a winged aircraft. They even serve food now. Man's chop, you know, man's was I don't know, say okay. Aside from what they did, how they removed my stuff, my only consolation was that I had money. See, today, like, nothing will spoil my mood, you know, planning. So my agent as at then actually told me that while coming you needed to take hard currency. It was dollars in my case, and then she slated an amount of $300 so that I could use to do some things. And inside this $300, money for quarantine day, because then it was during the COVID-19 era. Money to like feed during those few times when you get there, money to buy some stuff that are required basically. So as a Nigerian priest now, they tell me saying at $300, and so they can't give me $500. And I was like, wow, investor moves like this. Once I just land like this, I take out for like three weeks. First week, make I take gather body. That was just my major consolation. It then got to the time where we needed to like get to our stop. And since I was using the Qatar Airlines, we actually had to stop at Doha International Airport, which is in Qatar, yeah. And then we got there and, man, still chilling, everywhere looking nice. I didn't want what happened back in Nigeria to spoil my mood. So I told myself to remain positive, you understand? We didn't actually stay long hours, so we stayed for a while, and then we continued our flight and we entered the next plane that was meant to take us to Moscow, Russia. We then got to Moscow, and this was where everything started happening. Go to Moscow, and then there was this big passage where people were coming in, from people that were coming into the country, and they were checking them in. And obviously, like, this was my first time and full of excitement, and I just said, let me just check my stuff now. Make I check my bag. And as I check, I don't see my money. $500, fam. It's like, it was not even play. Bro, as I lost the money, my head started ring, bro, because I see, what I want to talk? Guy, what I want to talk? Bro, like, I literally couldn't tell nobody that I lost that money. And that money was like the most important thing to me as at then. I said, okay. Mavi, calm down first. Let me rush back to the plane and go and, try to find out where the money may have dropped. You get what I'm saying? So as I was going back, some guys stopped me on the road and they were like, bro, like, no bro. They were like, bratan, nieto. Like, that means he's not allowed to go back. And I was like, okay. I tried to explain for these guys. Russia was literally bad. And then luckily for me, so I thought, I met a policeman. For me to then walk up to a policeman, right? And this policeman, I literally was explaining to this guy that, Bajausta, my money, day, you understand? I was trying to give him, I had to give him some, signs and symptoms, make him understand. At some point, I was quite successful with that, and then I think he actually got what I was saying. And the next thing that came out from this guy's mouth was, it is none of his problem. Bro, like, the moment I heard that, I just knew that, oh boy, I know they're Nigeria. Because if it were to be Nigeria, at least, if you tell someone, at least an officer, that, okay, sir, this is what happened, the person will try to, like, link you up with a means by which you could, like, get the money, So this guy literally told me that it's none of his problem. And bro, I was so devastated. Not only was I injured in my heart, maybe not myocardial infarction though. There I was, a Nigerian prince. This one, I was never a prince no more. This one was just a Nigerian soldier, because I had to be a soldier right there. Like, everything was crazy. We were about 100 or more than 100 people like that were trying to get into the country, and we were arranged in rows and lines. And then I had to join the queue, and then we started going. And then they were checking people in with their passports and identifying them. And only for it to get to my turn, and I got to the stand, and this young lady, this woman, she collected my passport, right? And then she checked it. And this woman tell me, she said I should wait by the side. I'm like, my passport, anything. Mind you, I was the only black person there. Like, I was literally the only black person I could see. So everywhere was just white. You understand? So, like, she said I should sit down, and I just literally sat by the side, and she was checking people in, and so many people were going. Now, at this point, I had already booked my flight to Stavropol at a specific time that, okay, when I get there, let's say 2 hours from the time I arrive to Russia, I then take my next flight to Stavropol. That's my city of residence, you understand? So this lady was checking, and I was checking, and I literally stood beside so that, okay, she can see that, hello, there's a young prince here, there's a Nigerian prince, please try to attend to me. But bro, this woman did not even send my uncle. It was, at that point, I just knew that, bro, like, I just had to wait. And while I was waiting, everybody, like, literally everybody passed. And it was left only me. At this point, I was so exhausted, and it scattered my head based on, say, like, the money bro, Let's just leave that. And I literally looked at this woman, and this woman just boom, boom, just stamp and gave me my passport and told me to go. Madam, if it was that easy, why you not do am since? Why? What? Navi, calm down. Navi, calm down. Me no be like say I dey shout. You know, like, why didn't you do it since? So I got into the place. Mind you, this was my first time doing all this thing because this is my first time actually coming to another country, and then I didn't know that I was meant to take my bags from the Qatar Airlines where we actually came, and then I exited the complex. And when I exited the complex, I couldn't get back in. So it's actually crazy how I initially made a 52-minute clip on this video. Crazy. Although I was able to give the full detailed experience, but I mean,